What's up, guys? Back with Ball Nolo. This is my second episode, so I haven't been posting in a while. Just haven't been thinking of it, but I am coming. Today is Friday, coming after today's first college football playoff game in the first round, where Alabama take care of Oklahoma 34-24 after Oklahoma started off 17-0, and then Bama scores, I think, 27 unanswered points. Bama takes control of the game. That good pick six. Now, I would like to talk about the game now. From Oklahoma, I'm pretty certain the last 5 games in the playoffs, they've been 0-5, so been a rough spot for Oklahoma. John Mathieu, he missed wide open passes. He missed that wide open pass OD in the game for a touchdown and do a pick six that really changed this game for the Crimson Tide. And Crimson Tide, good win. It was a great win. I'm an Oklahoma fan saying you can't kill us or whatever, or hard to kill. But Bama, it looks like they were going to get blown out and lose. But I think that one of the toughest things in all football is to beat in the team twice in one year, especially in college football. Because Bama lost earlier this year to Oklahoma. Now, this was a great win from Bama. Ty Simpson looked good, did what he can now. Ryan Williams might be doo-doo crumbs ever since his freshman year. He's not been the same. I don't know. He's been good this year, but disappointing. There's Connor Tate's better than Ryan Williams at this point. And that's the wide receiver too. It's not even he's not even top 5 receivers. I feel like Ryan Williams' downfall is needs to be studied, but he had a good game against Wisconsin. I'm pretty sure earlier this year, but now you get in the other news. I'm not done talking about this Bama Oklahoma game, but now, hey, Bama, get ready to go against the number 1 team in the nation, Indiana, which I got Indy winning this. Bama, they were on a cold streak, and before they entered this game, that Oklahoma wouldn't really help them getting a streak back. They actually bet I feel like they were on a cold streak. Ended the year horrible. Now that win might get momentum, but I think that momentum dies with Indy. Have one of the best defenses, has the Heisman winning QB and Fernando Mendoza. I'm not gonna get my predictions out in the game, but I got Indy winning, from what I'm thinking. But it's the Rose Bowl, January 1st, 4 p.m. in ESPN. I'm actually hyped for that game. Now, let's go in depth of every team that's set to play in the college football playoff first round. Let's talk about Oregon. We got Oregon here. They went 11-1. No one loss was to the number 1 team, Indiana. They did beat Penn State in the wideout. They had a great year. No best players are Dante Moe, who's I think projected to be the 2nd overall pick. Dante Moe. They have Keon Siddell. That's a center. That's the best center. Then they also got Bryce Bolso, Dylan Thieneman. That's no best players on code in college football. I know that Sadal. I'm sorry if I mispronounced his game. I think he's the best. Him and Eli Stowers are the 2 best tight ends. Dante Moe wasn't in the Heisman discussions, but he's very good. I think he's a sophomore too. Oregon, you have a very easy path to the Final Four game, at least. I think they can beat James. Probably the easiest path for any team, because I think Texas Tech is the worst team out of the team with the buys, but still very tough team. This is a good team. Oregon's a great team. They're the 5th seed, obviously. 1 spot off a bye. And they got a pretty easy team to go against in James Madison in the first round. But now, let's meet James Madison Duke. I'm pretty sure they're the Dukes. They went 12-1, winning the Sun Belt Conference Championship. That's why they got no extra win right here. We got Bob Teasley as the head coach. Sorry if I missed Oregon's. It was Dan Lannon, one of the best coaches. Now, no best players are Alonzo Barrett III. He's really good. Then, who else they got? Jacob Thomas. I actually heard of Jacob Thomas. Then they got Knight. I don't really know his first name. Then they got Trent Hendricks. My bad, Trent Hendrick. James Madison was the last team to get in the playoffs as the 12th seed. They might get molded. I'm not going to give my predictions, but this is a great Group 5 team. I don't think they're the best Group 5 team, but they got the best record for a Group 5 team. They average 37 points a game, and then they allow, I think, 15 points a game. But I mean, they're a Group 5 team. Now, very good team, though. They're a good team, but, okay. Before I talk more, let's predict this game. 7:30 p.m. Eastern on TNT. We got number 12, James Madison versus number 5, Oregon. At Oregon. My prediction is, I think it's 42-7. Oregon wins. Oh, James Madison hasn't really won against, they win against some good people, but no one like Oregon. I think Oregon breezes. They bench their starters maybe all second half. Maybe all fourth quarter. It's a pretty comfortable win. I think James Madison gets a touchdown in the second half, and then I think Oregon gets a comfortable win to go against Texas Tech in the second round. But that's my prediction, 42-7. We can come back to this. I think Dante Moe has a pretty good game, but I really don't think he plays second half that much. And Alonzo Baylett's he's gonna struggle against this defense. Now, let's get into the next game, which is let's meet the team. We got Ole Miss Rebels, the 6th seed, 2 spots off from a bye. Almost made the SEC championship, like Oregon almost made the Big Ten championship. We got Pete Golden, the new head coach, about to coach his first head coach game tomorrow. Because, Lane Kiffin went to LSU and he's not coaching the playoffs for the Rebels. My bad. They are 11-1. They got some good wins in there. I think the only loss was to... Who was the only loss to? Was it Oklahoma? No, I think they won against Oklahoma. Oh, anyway. No best player is Tyrod Chambers, who's probably going to transfer. Was in top 10 in Heisman. K'Wan Lacey, very good running back. Will Echols, my bad. And then I can't pronounce the last guy's name, but I do know him. They're averaging 37 points per game, allowing 21 points per game. And they actually got a pretty easy team, but you can't underestimate them. But they blew this team, I think, 45-10 in the regular season. Now, that team, the Tulane Green Wave, 11-2. They got Jake Rezeloff, QB, Chad Hayes, Chris Rogers as the receiver. They got Jareem Johnson. My bad. They were 11-2. They averaged 29 points per game, allowing 22 points. Never mind. I think Duke's better. James Madison's better. The Green Wave, head coach is John Summerall, who is the new Florida head coach. My bad. I showed him my feet. I was picking up my phone. But John Summerall, the head coach, is actually pretty good. I do think he is the second worst coach in the CFB, though. But he's going to Florida. Florida picks up a good coach. This team is good. I don't know. No defense. Probably got the worst defense in all the playoffs. And let's face it, they're probably gonna get smoked. Now let's give my predictions on that game. We got 11th seed Tulane versus 6th seed Ole Miss at 3:30 p.m. on TNT or HBO Max at Ole Miss. Give me Ole Miss by 38. Tulane's defense is bad. No, what? Give me Ole Miss by 38. I think it's gonna be 41. No, give me Ole Miss by 31. I think it's 41-10. Give me Ole Miss. I think Tyrod Chambers has an amazing day. Jake Tulane's QB is going to have pretty bad day, I would say. But that's my first round. I'm not really going too much in depth in these Oregon games because I feel like these are blowouts. I think we should only let one Group 5 team playoff in because Notre Dame, or BYU, Old Texas would put up a better fight than Tulane and James Madison, to be honest. Oh, even Vandy. I lost I don't lose respect for the team of Vandy. I lost respect for no QB, Diego Pavia. Now let's get into the game that I'm going to be talking probably the most about. We got the 7th seed Texas A&M, who was the third best team for a while until they lost to Texas in the last week of the regular season. No head coach, Mike Elko. My bad. No best player, Michael Reed, who was in Heisman conversations. But the Texas game said not even close. Then Casey Thompson, Chris Howell, and I think that's Tamian Sloak. Sorry, it's blurry for me. But they're 11-1. They average 36 points per game, and that was 21 points per game. Now, this team, I do think they're I think they're good. They almost were 12-0. If they won against Texas, they would be in that SEC championship. They deserved it over Bama to make it, honestly, because Bama got blown out, but they lost. Like, Ohio State, if they lost to Michigan, Oregon would have got in. So, unless Oregon lost, but Oregon was never losing. But Michael Reed's very good QB. I think is he a top 3 QB? Yeah, he's probably a top 3 QB. He's at least top 5 QB in his playoffs. Top 5 QB, I meant in the playoffs. On top 3 in the top 5. I think 1, Fernando Mendoza. Probably 2, Julian Sain. 3, probably, I like Gunnar Stockton. Then I think 4 is Michael Reed, and then like 5 is Ty Simpson. No, my bad. 4 would be Tyrod Chambers, and then 5 would be Michael Reed. Ty Simpson's at 6. Tyrod Chambers is on Ole Miss. Now, let's get to the team they're going against, the 10th seed. Ooh, Carson Beck. I think Carson Beck's top 5. I don't know. Now, number 10, we got Miami. Mario Cristobal is no head coach. They went 10-2, losing to SMU and Louisville. I'm pretty sure they lost to Louisville, but they have impressive wins over Notre Dame. They got in over Notre Dame. Notre Dame fans, they shouldn't be mad. The same record. They won that head-to-head matchup over you. They averaged 34 points per game, allow only 13. They were dominant at the beginning of the year. They were the second best team, I think, for a while. None of the best players, Carson Beck, the senior QB, transferred in from Georgia. Then they got Michael Townley, the first new receiver. Then they got Akeem Mosal. Then they got one of the best defensive players in all the country, Ruben Bain Jr. This is no first CFB appearance. They don't get to host the game. That might shape it up, but because A&M has to have Satan playing. Mario Cristobal, I don't know if he would be. He's close to being the top 5 coach in this playoffs. They had a good deal, great start, But losing the 2, I get why Notre Dame fans want it, but I just don't. They deserve to make it. And they're from the ACC because I think they needed a Power 4 team, every conference from the Power 4 to make it. Miami didn't even make the ACC championship. I don't know how. Freaking 8-5 Duke made it somehow, but they won it too. Now, let's give my predictions on the game. We got Miami Hurricanes versus the Texas A&M Aggies at Texas A&M Tuffa Stadium at December 20th, 2025, noon on ABC or ESPN. This is my most hyped game. And whoever wins goes against my Ohio State Buckeyes. But I am scared because these are the I think 2 best first round team. I don't know. I think we got the hardest opponent, whoever wins, because A&M was a top 3 team. Now give me, no, it's hard to play at the stadium. I don't think A&M's like that. This might come back to bite me. I know the defense is unreliable, and Miami's defense is one of the best. Give me the Miami Hurricanes by, let's say 6. I think it's 23-17. Give me Miami Hurricanes. That might come out to shock some people. I get it. But give me Miami. And that's my predictions. I'm pretty sure. Okay, I have Ole Miss beating Tulane 31-10. I have Miami beating Texas A&M 23-17. I have Oregon beating James Madison. I think, what was it again? 42-7. I think these are good predictions. Then I gave my thoughts on the Alabama-Oklahoma game. Oklahoma choked. They only scored, I think, 7 points in the second half. Bama, what a way to get out of that cold streak right there. And they got a tough opponent, though, in Indy. Give my predictions to that probably on Friday. Now, it was nice talking to you. Bono, the pod. I'm only going to talk football. Sorry I didn't talk NFL. Like, I'm done doing other sports because I only like football right now. But NFL, I talk about that on Sunday. I give my reactions and my predictions on Monday night. Then my Tuesday episode, I talk about more about football probably, but this was a good episode. And it's just been a great first game. But I do think that Miami A&M game will be better, will be closer. Besides that, I think we got 2 blowout games. But second round is going to be much better. Bowl games. That is first round, but this is a bowl game. But here at Ball, we know Ball. Subscribe and like, please. Thanks for watching. Ball Noel out.